I never suck pricks on the first date. What's going on, y'all? Grind to Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today is a topic that I thought was interesting, and I think it's a little up my alley, man. And the name of the video right here is "You Owe It to Your Significant Other to Stay in Shape. Here's Why." And I guess it's got the black women in parentheses and all that, man. This is by Daily Wrap Up Crew. I've never checked out any of their content or anything like that before, so we're gonna see who these guys are and what they're talking about, man. And you know, do you agree with the title? Do you owe it to your significant other to stay in shape? Or do you think, man, she should love me for me? Or he need to love me. I don't care if I get big and lose my hair bald headed. He need to love me. Like, let me know. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. And let's go and get into it.
Get into my first topic. It says, do you owe it to your significant other to stay in shape?
Who want to go first?
I feel like you don't want to take that?
You know what?
Okay.
Okay, I feel like you don't owe anything to nobody but yourself. However, if you have standards and you want your partner to be in shape and to be fit, you should set that example as well. So, no and yes at the same time.
Yeah, that's the fact.
Like, mixed feelings in there.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I agree.
do what's best for you, but don't, if you expect something for yourself, give that to your partner as well. So yeah, if you want your partner to be in shape and you think health is wealth, then you should have that for yourself too.
I don't know. I'm gonna go knowing yes for what she said there, man. I think that you should absolutely stay in shape for your significant other. I think that how you met a person is how they should stay. Like you know, we talk about this all the time on YouTube and everything like that. A lot of guys are saying, or a lot of women are saying, how, you know, when people start up, the mistakes that they make are they are a person. They show the person, the partner, or whoever, the girlfriend, boyfriend, that you know, that there's somebody that they really are not, and they can't keep up, man. Like, you know, you're a dude, you're being all nice and shit so you can get the pussy, and then you got to start acting like an asshole after that. Or you got a girl, you know, she's acting like she's all good and holier than thou, and she say, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do this. I never suck pricks on the first date, or something like that. But then, you know, eventually as things roll down the way, man, she done got drunk. She was smoking a couple, 2-3 times a week, and then you found out she was at the club and she was on them things, guzzling on them things, man. And there wasn't nothing you could do about it. Or you just had to be like. So yeah, man, I think you absolutely do you do owe it to your significant other. But I think that you know, there are certain things you obviously can't change, like, you know, getting old, and you know, maybe if somebody gets an injury or something like that, then I think that those are the only ways that, you know, you can kind of get away with this kind of shit. But I do agree with what she said on if you're going to expect that from somebody, then you need to be being a shining example of that. And yeah, obviously you would. If you're gonna expect that, you're not gonna be running around here fat as hell and talking about some, well, no, actually I do know a couple guys. Actually, man, one of my best friends, he used to be fat as a bit, and he used to be running around here trying to chase all the skinniest girls. Bruh, you 350 right now, man. Hold your horses, man. Let's lose a little weight and we'll get there. Let's go.
I feel like you owe it to yourself to keep yourself in shape.
That's
Right.
You forget it to owe it to your partner. It's like, if you want to be in shape, then you doing that for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing that for nobody else. Like, I get it. You got a partner, you want to share and do all this, but if you want to be in shape, you're doing that for you. If your partner want it, then I guess, and you going to let that rock with him, then cool, but you have to owe it to yourself to be in shape. You can't let him be like, or let her be like, oh, well, you looking a little too, you too thin, or you too fat.
Yeah,
Man, so yeah, man, Big Mama had the best. She had the best answer out of the three, man. The first answer wasn't bad. The second answer wasn't bad, but I think that she had the best answer, man. And I think that it shouldn't be just, I just want to be in shape for others. I should want to be in shape for me, man, because I don't want my health to deteriorate, man. I don't want I don't want diabetes. I don't want heart problems or anything like that. I don't want to look like shit when I look in the mirror and be depressed about myself. I don't want to have to wear a big ass t-shirt to the swimming pool when everybody got their shirts off, because I'm having low confidence. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, if you do want to get in shape, man, follow the page, man. KO Kid Fit. Got a workout up there just for you, man, especially during the holidays while the gym is weird and all that kind of shit. I'm about to put another one up tomorrow and a couple other fight tip videos, so make sure you tune in.
But yeah, I feel like it's the partner's duty also to make you feel secure.
Exactly.
Like however
It's a
you are,
fine
like
line there.
especially like
Right.
I feel like you should definitely express like how you feel about your body to your partner, and they should support you like whatever it is.
I like
Hmm.
that.
I mean, like in gaining weight, I feel like if your partner met you slim, like you know, be a slim John, like how you gonna like? Oh,
Right.
Now that's a fact, but I feel like
Yeah.
everybody has a type. But sometimes when you meet that person, it's like, okay, I'm attracted to you, but this is what I like. So they like people will try to change you. So it's like if they're not comfortable with you, like don't try to change yourself. But I feel like the conversation should always be had.
I don't know, man. I can kind of see what she's saying there. Like, people might meet you and then they kind of want to see what change what you like. But I mean, that doesn't happen that often. I think that most men, when they look at a person, they're not looking at somebody that they like, man. Unless they just want to bust and block and hit the Where's Waldo, man. But yeah, man, you're not looking at a person and being like, man, oh goddamn, she can do it, man. She kind of fat a little bit. She can lose a little bit of that goddamn belly and them gooey knees looking bad, but I can do something to it. That's like the most you'll get out of that, man. If you're actually looking at somebody and you're trying to actually have a relationship with them, you're not gonna get with a person that doesn't really fit your specifications. Of course, nobody fits your specifications to the T, but you're gonna get there. You're gonna get somebody who's at least I don't know, 85, 90% or something. I don't know, maybe a higher percentage. Like, you let me know, man, what you can do or what you plan to do, man. But let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that though? Cause I feel like alright, cause you know how everybody can. Cause you see how you just said, oh, don't like if I met you slim, now
That's
you
a
just
fact.
you
That's
gaining
a
weight.
fact.
But it's like, you know, people grow together. So it's like if I'm gaining weight, I feel like cause you know people always say happy weight and stuff like that. So it's like sometimes when you're in a relationship, y'all both gain weight. You wouldn't even realize it. You like, oh shit, like he's looking at you.
I don't fully agree with that. Yeah, if y'all both gaining weight, y'all both looking silly, yeah, that's one thing. But if one of y'all sitting up, then let yourself go. Then that's how a lot of folks get cheated on. That's how a lot of folks get left, man. You, like I said earlier, you're being somebody that you're not really, and you cannot keep up with, and now that person that you're with is looking at you like, what the hell? You don't got fat as a bit. What the hell, girl? What the hell, boy? You big as hell. You got a beer belly. Like, yeah. Let's get it. What do you guys think about that, man? If you met somebody, is it your partner's duty to make you feel secure? I guess it was the question. And I feel like it's your partner's duty to make sure that you're staying on track. First off, like if you're running around here letting yourself go, it's not my job to make you feel secure about it. You let yourself go on me because you're disrespecting me. I just think it's kind of a disrespectful thing because you just don't care about a person so much. You just like, oh, I'll get fat. Oh, I'll get broke. Oh, I'll start being messy around the house and pee all over the toilet or some shit like that. Yeah, man, like that's just how I think of it, man. Like you shouldn't have to just sit up here and clean up after somebody because they being stupid. Let's go and get to this next part, man. And it's if I met you one way, I expect you to be able to maintain that. So let's go and see what they got to say about that.
Communication is cool. I ain't gonna hold you.
Cool.
We got.
Communication is everything.
It's everything. I gotta be honest. But I can't sit here and say like, I can't just hear you saying like, oh, because I kind of feel like when you said it, you feel like if you don't want to do it, I gotta accept it.
Yeah.
And I can't accept if I met you, if we going off base, like I met you one way, and then let's say you did, and if I implied or suggested like, hey, let's do it together or whatever, right?
That's different.
Yeah, it's all about how you approach it.
The approach can be made certain ways, but I don't want to hear you saying like, well, you gotta take me how I am.
It's giving that. I mean, it's like
he's right there, man, and that goes from both sides, ladies and fellas, man. You can't be out here on you gotta take me how I am. You done got fat as hell. You're drinking beers and watching Sports Center, being a bum, and lost all your ambition and stuff. When she first met you, you had 2-3 jobs. You was going to college, all this kind of stuff. Couple years later, you got there and dropped out of school. You're working a sorry ass job because you lost your fire because you got damn burnt out, and now you're just a bum, or just a lady. She's not that same nice, sweet, humble person or whatever that you met at first. Now she's a mean, raging lunatic, and she goes and drink and drug and parties and all that all the time, or she done got fat as hell, or she done cheated on you, or he done cheated on you, man. Well, yeah, it's just and also, like he said, man, if we're doing it together, like I said earlier, then that's one thing. But you can't just be out here like expecting people to to just take you for how you are, man. Nobody should have to deal with that, man. Go deal with your own self, man. If you want to be like that, man, that means you need to go sit in a room by yourself. To me, let me know what you guys think about it. Let's go on to the next part. It says guys are visual, obviously.
I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes you in a relationship, you ain't worried about that. Like some guys are they're visual. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I understand people get complacent and they get comfortable. Like, guys do that, women do that. But if I'm communicating to you like, yo, babe, like, you know what I mean? You gain a little weight. Like,
it's the approach.
You can I can approach you sweet, and I can approach you aggressive. I can approach you neutral. Women tend to have like a defense mechanism.
I feel like it's all. It depends on the person. But that's what I'm saying. It all depends on the person.
What do y'all think about that, man? It depends on the approach on when you tell the truth. I think that there is some truth to that, but then I also think that there is some truth to what the man said about women getting a little sensitive when you start bringing up weight or something, physical about them, man. Because I think that, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to keep it real, man. A lot of women are insecure or have low self-esteem about themselves, and then a lot of dudes do too, man. But I mean, women surprisingly do have a lot more low self-esteem than I actually initially thought of when I was a younger guy. But as I've gotten older, I start to realize it. But anyway, man, let's think about Kevin Samuels when he's telling these ladies, man. They call in, they're like, yeah, I have 3 kids, and I have 2 different baby daddies, and I want a 6-figure man. I am currently 350, and I am celibate right now. But I want a high value man who makes $600K, and he's 6 foot, he's 6 inches, and all that kind of stuff, man. What do y'all think about that when Kevin Samuels comes back and says, yeah, you're not qualified for that because you are too big, you have 3 kids? I mean, is it real, or is it just mean? Let me know. And is it mostly the way that he says this stuff, or is it the stuff that he's saying? Let me know, because I personally think that it's real, but I do think that there are some times when Kevin Samuels goes a little bit overboard with his delivery, and he has a trash ass delivery, and then the way that he talks to ladies, his interview style is trash because he never lets any ladies get a point off. When they say something decent, he cuts them off fast as he can. If they say something that kind of trumps him, he just starts over talking them and putting up the soundboard, or mute them and all that kind of stuff. Or even when they get back with him, he acts like, know your place, woman. You should not talk to me like that. That's how he does it, man. But I do think that even if you are giving constructive criticism, I think that anybody, I don't know, they say men take it a little better, but I don't really always agree with that. It depends on a certain type of man. And ladies, I think. I don't know. I would say ladies are a little bit more emotional, so I think that most ladies would take that shit bad. But there's a minute amount of ladies that would that would be like, all right, man, I do need to lose a little bit of weight. I am out here kind of doing bad numbers out here in these streets with my quads, But let's keep going.
It's scary for a dude to approach like, oh, let's go to. What you trying to say?
Like, that's something you should know your partner. It's all about communication. If y'all could communicate, you see how you like, let's go to the gym. Like, that's not a bad approach. Like, instead of saying, yo, babe, you getting a little thick, it's like, yo, babe, let's go to the gym.
I even imply that I need to lose weight or say something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like, well, you have fun at the gym. You like, well, damn, well, you need to go with me.
I feel like when people want to be stagnant, sometimes you gotta leave them behind.
Not yet.
All right.
I just feel like me personally, I feel like
she put up some facts right there, man. I didn't say it early, but yeah, she said, man, if somebody decides that they don't want to improve after you've asked them to, or you've just kind of told them lightly about this, so hey man, let's go to the gym, man. I see you're trying to, I see you might be falling out a little bit out of shape or something. I don't know how you would approach it, man. I don't think I could have really approached it the right way. I would just be like, yeah, man, let's go to the gym so I can help you get in your best shape or something. I don't know. That's probably how I would say it. And then they'd be like, have fun or something like that. And it's like, yeah, bro, I gotta go. It's over with for you, man. Just like the dude, if he decided he want to sit on the couch and watch SportsCenter and be worried about all these little NFL teams and worried about all these NBA teams and worried about the latest player stats for some sport that he couldn't even dream of competing in, or some college schools that he has never even went to, then yeah, it's time to go on, drop him. Let them go on, leave them left. Let's get it.
You owe it to your significant other because they met you, they was attracted to you looking one way, and like throughout the years, I understand the complacency, and guys get that as well. So if you come, if we in a relationship, and you come to me like, yo, babe, you ain't looking the way you used to. I'm gonna be motivated. Like me individually,
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? I can see myself. I'm letting myself
Exactly.
go.
But you gotta ignite
That's
that
why I'm
fire
saying,
in
yes.
yourself. That's why I say you owe it to yourself. Because you have to want to do that.
Nah, I can't say. I can't say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm jacking what he's saying.
I see where he's coming from because some
But a
people
person
wouldn't
who
even
is
know
not
that they letting
self-motivated
I'm
is
saying,
not
like, I'm
gonna do
letting you know
anything.
as a
right.
Yeah, that's real what she said, and that's real what he's saying, man. Like normally, like if Angie say something to me, like you're not doing this or something like that, or you could be doing that. I take it, I take it like, cause she always says it in, as nice as she can. Sometimes she say it in a bullshit ass way, like on some Asian emperor honor, like you have no honor, you must get better or something like that. And then that's when I kind of take it bad. But for the most part, she's very constructive and supportive on the things that she says. And I'll be like, all right, man, you right, man. I could do that, man. But then what the lady said here also is a big part of that, man. You have to be self-motivated. And I guess, I'm self-motivated. I already wanted to do these things that she's saying that I need to do. Because I've already told her, like, yeah, I want to do this, or I need to do this, or I'm trying to get this going. And she's just kind of giving me a reminder, like, hey, bro, you need to do this shit, man. But yeah, that's just real, man. And I guess that goes back again, like, yeah, if they don't want to get out of that shit, leave them.
A person that's defensive will just block anything that's
Exactly,
evil.
But you gotta know how to approach your partner. It's all about.
Especially if it's your partner. You
That's
know
what I'm saying. You should know
triggers them.
exactly.
So it's like if you feel like you want them to change in a certain way, it's like it's a different approach. You just don't be like, yeah, babe, I think you're getting a little bit too fat.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like a relationship is a competitive sport. Like
You-
nobody want to
It
talk about.
should never be competitive.
No,
If it's competitive.
I don't agree with brother right there, man. If we're in a competitive relationship, then it's not gonna really not gonna be a good thing, man. It's gonna be a toxic situation the whole way through. I'm gonna be looking at her like trash. She's gonna be looking at me like trash, and it's gonna probably end a little faster than it should have ended. What do y'all think about that, man? Is a relationship a competitive sport, or is he bugging? Let me know.
Don't need to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's 5 billion people on Earth, right? So you try to tell me I met you in a certain way, you know what I mean? This is what I like, and you let yourself go on just supposed to accept it.
Oh, so you saying like competing with other
I'm not saying-
other
I'm
people,
not saying-
or
Oh,
that's
like
what
your
I'm saying.
partner?
Right? What are you saying,
You're
bro?
competing with your partner or
What
like,
you saying,
No,
bro?
I'm saying
other people.
I'm saying there's
Yeah,
okay,
there's other
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
People
All
holler.
right, yeah, my bad, man. I thought he was saying between each other, man. Yeah, if you're competing with your partner, man, it's pretty much already dead. It's already dead. Yeah, man. I had a girl that was constantly telling me like, yeah, you're not doing enough. You're not doing this. You're not doing that, or something like that. And it's like, man, I didn't really like her. Or she'll be telling me about how this guy do this and how I do that, how she's doing this, how she's doing that. It's like, bro, I don't like you, bro. I feel like you're always. I feel like you're against me with everything that you say. So everything that you say to me, I'm gonna take it badly, and then that's not gonna be good because I'm gonna come at you badly, and then you're gonna feel badly because I came at you badly, and it's gonna end badly. But yeah, man, I do agree that you are constantly competing with the world out here in these streets. Like the guy said, man, you got the social media, man. Everybody got hundreds of different prospects at their fingertips, especially a woman, man. Like I've said before, man, a woman, I don't care what none of y'all ladies say, man. Y'all have it much easier when it comes to going ahead and getting a new person. Y'all can go out here and walk outside, and the line will be around the block for dudes that want to bust you out or take you out, man. You got a bunch of simps that they just want to just take you out, even if you ain't giving them no points. You might not give them no points for 3 years, and they'll take you out of it and pay your rent for 3 years. Because there's a lot of dumbass men out here who are super duper simps. But yeah, man, and then on top of that, man, you always also have the little thing, man, where I guess they say ladies always have somebody in their back pocket, and I do believe that to a degree. I think that 80% of the time, I think ladies have something in their back pocket, because every time when you get done with a lady, think about it. Think about every time that you've ever dealt with a woman, whether it be busting around or whether it be actually dating seriously, and then when you're done with them, think about how they were able to move on so quickly. Why did you think they were able to move on so quickly? Because they had somebody new already. You think that that's just like humanly possible for you to just be like, oh yeah, man, I'm done with this? Unless you were just like a crazy, super toxic, dangerous person then there's no way that a person can just be like, oh yeah. Like I had one girl, we dated for a year, and she she still was keeping in contact with her ex at the beginning of the relationship. So I checked that and everything. I thought I checked it at least. And then towards the end, she started acting funny. She started wanting to come around, or she said she had to do this little bullshit and that little bullshit, or she'll say like, yeah, I've got to go do my dry cleaning. What are you talking about, bro? You just was out here the last month. You were trying to bust every single day, and now you're telling me, I gotta get my dry cleaning now. And then I guess before we actually ended it, I heard on the phone, because we were going to get a rental car. I had to get a rental car because I had gotten to a wreck at the time. That was during the time with the whole situation with the boxing and everything like that. If you don't know about it, I talked about it in the other video. I might talk about it in detail in a later video. But yeah, I heard on the phone. I pretended like I was asleep. I was like this. And then she was over there like, why didn't you say happy birthday to me? And then the dude was on the phone like, what you mean? And that's like the F-boy response to you messed up a little bit. Y'all be like, what you mean? And then the thing that really let me know that it was it was somebody else was that she said the way she said bye and everything like that, like she normally, whenever somebody that's like her family, I know it's like not your cousin or nobody like that, because it's like you would say I love you if that's your cousin, because she always did say that. But this was somebody new. And then when we broke up, it was like I tried to get a little bit of retainer splash, couldn't get it because there was somebody new. I even asked the sister, man. I was like, what the hell going on with such and such, man? Like, what happened with that? And she didn't respond. So that let me know right there, like, all right, bro, I see how it's going. And then like I said again, when you just buzzing around and stuff, and then you get a girl and she just randomly just disappears out of thin air, and then you hit her up or something, and she be like, yeah, I'm dating somebody right now. So you're dating somebody in a week after I just this last week. So you're telling me I was sharing out this whole time? Yeah, man. So they always got it in their back pocket, man. But I'm gonna end the video right there. I'm gonna link it down in the description below, and let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of the video. I thought this was a pretty solid conversation, man. Wasn't nobody going crazy, wasn't nobody yelling, wasn't no ignorant, ratchet stuff. I just thought it was just a decent conversation, man. Do you owe it to your significant other to stay in shape? Which I do believe that you do, man. But yeah, man, if you feel any kind of opinion, you gonna go on and drop that below, man. Of course, I love to hear what everybody has to say, man. Like I say all the time, man, if you watched it to this point, man, appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.